Hello and welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to be painting up some black leather. Perfect time for all those Emperor's Children armies. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. So primed everything black and then give it a base coat of Abaddon black so I get a nice even finish in case I make any mistakes. And we're going to kick off with the first edge highlight of Corvus black, and this needs to be a little bit chunky, a little bit fat, because we're going to be putting the other highlights inside it. I always generally try to paint quite like the heavy metal style. It's something I enjoy, so you know, that's kind of what I do. So yeah, nice chunky fat hedge highlights, so work our way around. If you want to add a little bit of texture in this, you can kind of sort of like bounce the brush along the edges. You may see me sort of do that throughout the video, but yeah. But just want to give a big shout out to everybody who has supported the channel lately, so thank you very much. It is much appreciated, and I hope you are enjoying all of the new painting tutorials. So next up we're going to be using Eshin Grey, and this is going to be a slightly thinner highlight, and we're going to be keeping that inside the Corvus black. Now if you don't have Corvus black and you do have Eshin Grey, then just mix Eshin Grey and black in like a 50-50 mix, and that'll kind of give you that nice sort of in between. Or you can completely skip the Corvus black if you really need to. So as you can see, I'm just working my way around the model again, getting that edge highlight. It's been thinned a little bit with a little bit of water, and I am using my size 1 brush with my 323 from Rosemary CO. It's got a lovely, really sharp point on it, and it's really good for doing nice, precise edge highlighting on it. I really do like it. I do have a size 0 if I really need to get smaller. So just working around, and you might see me sort of doing little dots and dashes, just getting a little bit of texture in there, and just to make it look a little bit good, and just work our way around it. Now obviously this is on a cork. You can just glue this to the model and do it on the model if you want, but I thought, you know, I'll put it on a cork and make it a little bit easier for you everyone to see. So yeah, so just finishing off this latter part, and then we'll get on to the next stage of highlighting, because that's all this is. Lots of stages of edge highlights as we progress through it. And then we're going to go for a little bit of Dawnstone, and we're going to go again, get this inside the previous highlights. You can see that I'm taking my time with this. It does, you know, trying to get it in, so you sort of have all of the edge highlights on top of each other, and you can kind of see the previous stages. It does take quite a bit of practice, so you know, just try that. And this really is good practice if you're going to be sort of wanting to do this style of painting, which is actually quite fun. I really enjoy it. So again, just work your way around the miniature, picking out all of those details, and as you can see, just putting in a little bit of scratches here and there just to make it a little bit nice. Now you can do a full texture if you want. I do have a tutorial up on the channel for in more browns, but it's exactly the same sort of way if you just want to change up the colors, and it's more of a textured leather. I did that on a Cities of Sigmar Warforger model when they first come out, because he has that big leather apron. It was really quite good. So yeah, just work around picking them all out. You can see me sort of bouncing it in every now and again, and it's really sort of thin edge highlights, and then just sort of picking out those hedges. And then finally we're going to go into Administratum Grey, and I'm using this basically to pick out the sharpest points of the leather. So you're looking at like the corners, the sharp edges around about the sort of uppermost part of the folds and things like that, and the highest points. Anything that's going to really sort of really enhance that highlight is pretty much where I'm putting it. And I'll just work around all the model and I'll get that on. And every now and again I'll sort of put a little, maybe a little dot where the scratches and everything else is. And then just to finish off, we're just going to be using a little bit iron hand steel just to do this sort of little metallic part at the bottom. Again, you can do this gold if you really want to, or like a bronze brassy colour. Really depends on your army. I've gone for a little bit of silver because it kind of works really nicely with what this is going to be glued onto. And that tutorial will be coming not long after this one, so just keep an eye out on the channel. So yeah, just make sure you do all that. I took a couple of coats, I think it was about 2 coats, and then I give it a little bit of a wash of Newell oil. I didn't bother recording that because it's literally me applying a wash and that would be really boring. And then once you're done, and that's it. Super quick and easy leather. Thought I'd just do this tutorial. I'm going to be doing a couple of different leather tutorials when I start the Emperor's Children content as of next week. So, you know, if you want to keep an eye on that, like, subscribe and share and all of that good stuff. But yeah, lots of content coming. Emperor's Children are coming next week. There's going to be a lot of live streams for them as well, so make sure you do keep an eye on the channel. And again, like I said, if you do want to keep up with it, just hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. But I will catch everybody in the next video. Again, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.